Once upon a long ago, I feel in my heart to start a series. Once upon a long ago. Once upon a long ago, in a faraway place in California, there was a young family. There was a war veteran from the Korean War. There was a young mother with two young children. The veteran went off to war, a very young man, but when he came back from Korea, he wasn't the same man. Was it his fault? No, no, not at all. Over the course of, I assume, quite a few years, that young couple wrestled within their minds and their hearts to keep peace for the children. One day, without any warning, that young father just walked away. Walked away. Now, I would imagine the young mother felt pain, hurt, anxiety, fear, a whole plethora of emotions. The young children, a little tiny 4-year-old girl and a little man of a 8-year-old boy, they clung to each other, not knowing what was to happen. The boy, he understood more, so much more than the little girl, and he protected her. The mother, she just tried to make ends meet. She had to get a lawyer. She had to get in touch with her mother, who was way across the country in Maryland, and tell the whole awful story. And I would imagine beg her mother for help and having to listen to her mother say, I told you, I told you. Yes, mother. While at the same time, the children clung to each other, trying to be quiet. The big brother trying to comfort the little girl, his little sister, and keep her occupied so that their mom could figure things out. So one day there was a big airplane, and these children were treated like they were royalty by the workers on the plane. They were given special silverware, just a little girl's size, with the emblem of the plane on the silverware. The boy was given the wings like the pilot, and they flew all the way from California to Maryland. Long, long time ago. Once upon a long time ago. And their life in California was over forever. Over. Long, long time ago. What was ahead? They were afraid. Who was this lady? They vaguely remembered visits when she would fly to California and have a big Christmas, and they'd be dressed up in newly purchased outfits. But who was she? She said to call her grandmother, not grandma, not Nana, but grandmother. Ugh. I have a friend named Donna who understands. Yes. So, what happens next? Hmm? What happens next? Once upon a long ago. Once upon a long ago. Yep, that first part, the door was shut forever, never to return to California again, and seemingly never, ever to hear from their daddy again, their father. Their life no longer had him. The veteran who went to Korea physically came back, but mentally he was left over in Korea because his mind was fractured. Mental health for our veterans is crucial. Mental health for our veterans. Any war, is vital. Back in that wartime, the mention of anything to do with the mind, oh, needed to be put in the asylum. That's what they called it. The mental asylum, the insanity ward. Terrible. So until next time, when we discuss part two of Once Upon a Long Ago. See you later, alligator. You know I love y'all.